Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Cheekless here with another Crime Ring devlog. Believe this is number 5 now. I know that there's been a bunch of people who've expressed their concerns about, us not updating on the site and whatnot, and I'm real sorry about that. I do apologize. I know I literally just said that I was going to be doing a weekly update, but this things got caught up. I got caught up in everything, and with the holidays, I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving and or whatever you celebrate. And so now I'll be keeping up with the videos again. And we also had a bunch of things we were working on, so we kind of wanted to flesh out some of these ideas more, so we could actually show it off and give you guys a decent video. So in this video, I want to cover a bit about terrain and how you can affect it, since we haven't really shown that off, or someone had asked about it, so we'll tell you about that. Want to cover a bit about music and how that's gonna work. Pretty much sounds is what I mean to say. I want to talk about how the hitman. Well, the hitman has been renamed to the enforcer, so want to cover a bit about the enforcer class. And then I want to lastly talk about the token system, which is tied a little bit to the leveling system. So with the terrain, if you played old Crime Ring, you'll know that pretty much everything is destructible. So here in my hand I have an RPG, and I can just fire it around. Oh, reloading. Oh, almost killed myself. And there we go. Pretty much every building you find is destructible. There's only going to be a certain couple of very important buildings that won't be destructible like this, but in terms of everything else, nice. You can put nice big holes into the street, into this and that. But that's probably not going to happen until later into the game, once people start being able to develop more explosives and get their hands on grenades and everything. So we probably won't see this city on fire for a little while. We also have destructible windows. So if you shoot, oh, kill that guy. As you see over here, while I'm shooting the windows, they break. So this is like a whole little perk. We want to make it so you can. It gives you more versatility. It becomes. Excuse me, I'm over here stumbling on myself. The terrain becomes more versatile, since you can really navigate different ways. Oh, you're chasing someone. They're coming out the door. Oh, let me cut them off. Shoot the window out. Ambush. So we really wanted to make it a more immersive experience when it comes to things like that. A little more parkour, I guess. But not all glass is destructible, like this glass. So blue glass, like blue stained glass and black stained glass, I believe it is, they are non-destructible. They are bulletproof glass. And that's actually something that's going to be a perk that you can buy and find, so you can build your bases with this, since that's going to be all around the world, not just in the city. So yeah, that covers the destructible terrain. Let's see what else is there. What was it I want to talk about next? Oh yeah, so music. Well, I wanted to add. I've been trying to add ambient noises into the world, and have had some success with it. Right now, you're not gonna hear it, since I have it disabled, just because I'm trying to work out some of the quirks with it, since there's a lot of limitations with the Minecraft engine or whatever. But I have an example here when I just click this face block. So I want to add a radio to the game, so you can really pick your stations, listen to what you want to hear, and listen to it with other people. So obviously we click face block and it'll load us the station that I set it to. So right now I loaded it to a hip hop station. So it randomly selects a song out of a list and it'll play it. So the plan is to have it so you can start putting these into cars. You have them in your house, have your radio, start playing music for yourself and for everyone else. It really gives like an extra level of immersion. If you notice, I say immersion a lot. But anyways, we have it so you can lower it a bit on here with the music. So this is the hip hop, and it's just this is pretty much music. We're going to be releasing an official sound pack, as we don't want to have it with the resource pack that comes as you join the server. because that would just make the resource pack massive. So we're gonna have an official download that you can get off our site to add to the game. So then that way you can also make your own pack. You can mix and match, and then you can share with your friends if that's what you want to do. Let's see. So there's that. Next thing I wanted to cover was, I'll cover the token system after. So let me talk about the Hitmans. So Hitman is actually Enforcer now, so we're gonna be changing up all that. But the Enforcer is basically what you call the, I guess it would be the muscle. Yeah, it would be the muscle. So their jobs were gonna consist of, killing people, forcing people, beating people up, things like that. Right now, we only have examples of the killing, but I'm probably gonna make another video with the other parts later. So right now, I'm set to an Enforcer. So if I go to jobs, go to my work contracts, and I get a list of people that gets randomly generated, and I can just click one. So if I hover over it, it tells me kill Andres Henke, and then it sets up requirements, so conditions for me to accept it, and then the reward. So I have all these different names. So let's say I want to kill Andres Henke. It tells me contract accepted. He's located at the north end of Middle Park. All right, so let me get to Middle Park. And look, I have a timer here, if you notice, above my health bar. So you got to complete it within the, if you were doing it actually, it would be 5 minutes, but I set it for 2 minutes as a test. So I'm just gonna run over here, and we gotta find him in the north end of Middle Park, and there he is. So we gotta get a little closer. So our targets are always gonna be highlighted with the glow effect. That way you can see them, make them out in the crowd. So let's go, and we'll just stand back here and kill that. There you go, and you complete the contract. Easy. You earned $1. That's obviously just a placeholder for the actual reward that it would be. But yeah, so that's the basic concept of how it works. So obviously that seems pretty like I mean, okay, you just run to a place and kill a guy. We're gonna make the jobs more complex. We just wanted to show the concept of what it was. So here's one that's a little more complex, that shows a bit more of the capabilities of the system. So we're gonna kill Joanny Merlini. So we got to follow her, and then we need to kill her at the right time. So the requirement is to wait for her to leave, follow her, and then kill her in the alley. So let's get this contract. And it says right there, go to the hot dog stand near the CCPD. Okay. So go to the hot dog stand, and there she comes. So now we gotta follow her. So it said we need to kill her at the right time. Should have brought some food. So obviously, if I kill her now, I will fail the contract. So I would kill her now, but as is in the, it's gonna be officially, there is a cooldown for every job. So if you do the job, regardless if you complete it or fail it, a cooldown is activated. So I'm not gonna be able to take the job, and I'd rather show you the end. So we keep following her. So you see she pauses and everything. And eventually we do want to add a sort of suspicion meter, like if you played a lot of those tracking games. I think they might even have that in Grand Theft Auto. I'm not sure, but follow her, stalk her down the street. I mean, it's kind of weird because it's the middle of the day and this hobo's staring at me. Out of here. Ah, crap. Probably shouldn't have punched him. Okay, come on, lady. Hurry up. Okay, I got to avoid this hobo. But anyways, so we want to make it so like these kind of jobs, you'll be able to like beat people up, get them to a certain amount of health, and it will have what you need to do in the requirements when you take the job. So, beat this person up to find out where this is, kill this person here, kill this group of people, and eventually we want to add like group contracts where you need to find people from other professions like thieves to get into certain places. Alright, so we're in the alley now, and I completed it. So if we weren't in this alley and I killed her, we would have failed that contract. Let me kill this hobo. Damn hobo. And yeah, so if we killed her outside the alley, she would have failed. If she made it all the way home, we would have failed that contract too. So obviously there's a few conditions that make it a little more intense, and eventually I want to make it so there's like even more requirements, like you need to kill her quietly, so maybe no guns, have random events that occur, cops show up, this, that. So there's that. Next, let me show. Okay, so the leveling system and the token system. So the leveling system is pretty straightforward. It's just like any other RPG. So I want to check my level right now. Right, I have I need 6.6. I'm level 4, and you can see that above my at my XP bar. So obviously, if you look at it, killing people gives me XP, and it's a bit of random XP depending on what it is. So if I kill a cop, I'm gonna be getting a little bit more XP. So you'll be able to earn XP doing raids, completing your jobs. So those contracts would give me XP. If you're a drug dealer, farming, things like that, all of that would give you XP to level up to your level. So obviously, at first, you're going to be leveling up a lot. As of right now, I think our max level is going to be about 500, which seems like it's a lot, but I mean, I doubt anybody's going to hit to 500 for a while. So we'll just see how it goes and probably adjust as we test. And the token system, I would have seen it before, but alright, let me level up. It's going to require me to kill a bunch of guys. Oh, okay, enough. So I just got 10 tokens for leveling up. The token system, you can actually see, we have a way to look at it in-game, so you'll be able to check that, and you can also see it on the site. So let's go look on the site, and if you look at it right there, I have 140 tokens, and this is updated like live, so all I gotta do is reload it. And now I have 190. So obviously I've been leveling up a bunch, trying to make this video. But just like that, you'll be able to earn tokens by leveling up. So every time you level up, you'll guarantee to get tokens. I want to make achievements, so every time you get a certain achievement, you'll be able to get tokens. Maybe raids. It'll probably be for more like hard, difficult raids. Events, obviously, we're going to be doing events all the time, so events would most likely reward you with tokens. And all these tokens, they pretty much are used in the donation store. So we'll be adding the donation store where you can get tokens to spend and get yourself cosmetics and like ease of access perks. And you'll also be able to obviously donate actual money to get these tokens as well. That way it's fair, because I know not everyone can donate. They can't afford it. They just don't have a wallet, whatever. And that's fine. Like I want everyone to be able to be on an equal footing. So if you play enough, you're doing your part as well. We all want people that play. We want to have some fun, and that's a way to earn. So we plan on having, like, obviously I just said cosmetics. So like hats, masks, skins for your guns. Eventually, most likely, different kinds of cars you might be able to get that probably only have cosmetic differences. Just a bunch of random things like that. Furniture for your homes. Cool little bonuses you'll be able to get. So that pretty much covers everything I wanted to cover in this video. If there's any questions, concerns, suggestions, please let us know on the video, on our site, message us as you guys been doing. Whatever it is, alright? Thanks for watching, guys.